Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy BT. Now, like I said, I'm very proud to have Deontay Wilder as the first American heavyweight belt holder since Shannon Briggs in 2006. I'm excited about that, and I take pride in that, and I think every American boxing fan should take pride in that. The heavyweight division is our division. I don't care anybody says it. It's our division. Okay, we have the best heavyweights that came in the division. I mean, that's the American in me talking, but I feel that the heavyweight division is ours, and to have some representation in that division brings excitement to the division. Deontay Wilder is very marketable. Deontay Wilder has shown a dimension when he beats Stiverne. Deontay Wilder has 32 knockouts in 33 fights. He's an exciting fighter, and what's next for Deontay Wilder? What does him being the WBC champion mean for the heavyweight division and the future of American boxing? Well, that's what this video is for. I'm going to break that down for you guys. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for Deontay Wilder to hold a belt in the heavyweight division because, Deontay, he represents what the heavyweight division has been missing. The heavyweight division has been missing somebody who is entertaining in and outside the ring. In the ring, we know Wilder's a puncher. We know Wilder isn't afraid to try to knock somebody out, and and we saw in the Stiverne fight, he's not afraid to box you. He showed he can box 12 rounds with a guy like Stiverne who's battle tested. So you got to tip your cap to him on that. But outside the ring, he's somebody who talks some of the best trash in the heavyweight division, and that's saying something because when you got guys like Shannon Briggs, Antonio Tarver, what's his name, Tyson Fury. Shannon Briggs and Antonio Tarver aren't really contenders per se, but the Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury's an incredible trash talker. He's in contention to fight Wilder pretty soon. Heavyweight division was built on trash talking. Trash talking is what the sport of boxing is all about. Besides fighting. So when you have a guy who's marketable in and out the ring from America, it's someone you can definitely build the division around. And I'm a firm believer that he's got to go and fight a few fights before he takes on the big boy Vladimir Klitschko. I don't think he's ready for Klitschko at this moment. I feel he needs to go beat Tyson Fury, maybe fight potentially an older guy who's trying to get back into the heavyweight landscape. So I would say go for the mega fight, get Tyson Fury. If you beat him, that's a great win. Then go fight a lesser opponent, or fight the lesser opponent first before you fight Tyson Fury. So fight maybe Shannon Briggs or Antonio Tarver, one of the older guys who's proven, but it's a good name to have on your resume. If you beat either one of those guys, along with Tyson Fury, then I feel you'd be perfectly prepared to fight a guy like Vladimir Klitschko. Tarver or Shannon Briggs is a great puncher, great body puncher. Briggs will bang you to the body even at his old age. Tarver, he's been a champion before, so he's gonna come to fight and he's gonna come to win. And then Tyson Fury being the undefeated fighter, from England. If you had to go fight there in England, which he said he will, that would be big for him. So. And it'd be a big test for him to go somewhere else and fight where the odds are stacked against him and not everybody's cheering for him. So these are things I feel Tyson should try to, Deontay should try to deal with. And, it's big. As for what it means for the future of American heavyweight boxing, it means a lot because you look at the landscape of the division right now. I mean, I'm gonna go to the Ring Magazine heavyweight rankings while I'm talking to you guys. Just wait a second, hold on. Give me some time. Ratings, heavyweights. So yeah, if you look at the landscape of the heavyweight division, there's not. Deontay is the only, one of the only real heavyweight American fighters that we have. So, outside of him, there's Bryant Jennings, there's, Chris Arreola, and, those guys are good, tough fighters, but they're not pay-per-view attractions out the ring, and really not in the ring. They're good fighters, boxing fans will want to see them, but as far as being crossover stars, they don't have that potential that Deontay has. So when we talk about those guys, they're not really doing much for the sport, outside of the hardcore boxing community. So, really, as far as I'm concerned, the landscape of American heavyweight boxing and where it can go and how it can rise and become popular again, like it was in the 90s, like it was in the 80s, like it was in the 70s, it falls really on the shoulders of Deontay Wilder. It falls on the shoulders of Deontay Wilder and how far he can go. Because if he loses that belt to, let's say he loses Tyson Fury, now there's no Americans in the picture. And all of a sudden we're in the same position we were before he beat Stavern, and there's no belt holders in the division, and it's just guys fighting in Europe, guys fighting in the Ukraine, guys fighting in Canada. That was the fight at the MGM between Stavern and Wilder, I believe, was the first main event heavyweight fight at the MGM since 1997 or something like that. I saw something on Showtime about that. I'm not sure how accurate that was, but that's what I saw. So he's gotta really make this count. Him holding the title is bigger than his own accomplishment. This is for America. This is for the future of the sport. This is for the champions of tomorrow, the kids in the gym that are looking for that role model to continue pushing along. We don't all need that, but I'm saying it helps. Because everybody had somebody that they looked up to. And recently, over the last 7 to 8 to 9 years, America has not had a belt holder in the heavyweight division to where younger boxers who are coming up can say, oh, look, well, so-and-so is doing it, I can do it too. In basketball, we have guys like Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, LeBron James, Kemba Walker, Steph Curry, plenty of great talents to where that come from many different towns, from Ohio, from New York, from Chicago, all these different places, and there were kids in the inner city can look up and say, well, he did it, I can do it too. And we haven't had that in America, so to have that is big for the future of the sport. I don't think you guys really understand how big it is for the future of the sport, because now Showtime or HBO or whoever is going to promote Deontay's fights, they now have somebody to market that's from the country, and he's still got to prove himself. He's by no means has he fully proven himself to the American public, because most people, the casual fans, do not know who Deontay Wilder is yet. It's a big win for him. I'm proud of him. American heavyweight boxing fans should be proud of him, but it's not, by any means the I have arrived moment. He still has to beat Tyson Fury. He still has to beat, Klitschko. Pavatikin's out there for him to fight. There's plenty of guys he can fight. So, we'll see what's next for Deontay Wilder. But as far as the future of American heavyweight boxing, he has a chance to really do something special with that belt. So let's hope that that belt isn't just on temporary rental from Deontay, and that I can keep it for a while and dethrone Klitschko and bring the division back to where it really needs to be, and that's the USA. Leave your comments down below and be sure to subscribe, and take care, guys.